Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Mellow Monday. And I'm back on my front porch here, listening to the birds, listening to the farmer's generator next door, enjoying my cup of coffee. You might be saying, put that snowman mug away. Well, it's a snow penguin mug, everybody. But look behind me. What do you see? Snow everywhere. Snow. And we're going to get 4 to 6 more inches tomorrow. It just never ends. But you know what never ends is our love of the Psalms. Especially if I were to ask you what's your favorite Psalm, you know what you would say? I'll bet you 10 to 1 you would say the 23rd Psalm. Yep, the Lord is my shepherd. We know that it's read at many occasions, especially at funerals, and I think it's because of that one little bit that's in there. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, which is the King Jamesy version. Really, it means the deepest, darkest valley. That's the real meaning of that Hebrew clause. The deepest, darkest valleys. Are they the shadow of death? Yeah, sometimes they are. But not always. They could be just very dark places that we are in our lives. And that's what this psalm is all about. It's a psalm of trust. Some classify it as a individual psalm of thanksgiving, but I think psalm of trust is a little closer to what's going on there, because you're calling out to God, and you're actually witnessing to a God who loves us, cares for us, and is with us in those deep, dark places. He restores my soul. He leads me in the right path so I don't go astray, right? And though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil. Why? Because you're with me. You see, God is with us through these points. There's no promise here that it's all going to disappear. The promise is that God will be with us. Okay, now we're going to have this psalm right after Easter as well on the Good Shepherd Sunday, and I think that might be the third Sunday of Easter. I'm not exactly sure, but somewhere third, fourth Sunday of Easter, somewhere in there. So what I'd like us to do, though, is to fall back a psalm. Yeah, to Psalm 22. Why? Well, when the Psaltery was put together by the ancients, and it took a little bit of time to do that, they were intentional as to where they placed these different psalms. And it's very possible they put Psalm 22 and 23 together for a very specific reason. It's also very possible they were written by the same author. The psalms were written by various people and then gathered together as a collection. But these two share a lot of language and vocabulary in common. But Psalm 22 flows right into Psalm 23, because Psalm 22 is a psalm of lament. And I'm going to go to that right now. And you're going to recognize it because Jesus quotes it in one of his words from the cross. My God, why have you forsaken me? That's how it starts. See, this is a psalm of lament. God, where are you? And in this psalm, God seems so far away. Why are you so far from helping me, from the words of my groaning? Oh my God, I cry by day, but you don't answer. And by night, but I don't find any rest. In other words, where are you, God? And it just talks about all who see me mock at me. They make their mouths at me. They shake their heads. There's the plea, don't be far from me, for trouble is near and there's no one to help. It goes on and on and on like that, which is very typical of a psalm of lament. What's also typical of a psalm of lament is that it ends up with a word of trust. To him indeed shall all who sleep in the earth bow down, and before him shall bow all who go down to the dust, and I shall live for him. I'm going to trust in this one who holds us even in those moments of deep depression, those moments of danger, those moments of death. It's there. So you have this Psalm 22 flow right into, the Psalm of where are you? Into, there you are. You are right there. You are the one who walks with me in the deepest valley. You are the one who sets the table for me to eat at right in the presence of my enemies. And I don't have to worry about it. Why? Because you are there with me. Oh, there's still trouble all around. Oh, there are threats on my life. But you know what? I trust in you, oh God. You will take care of me. That's what Psalm 23 is all about. Now, when we talk about it in Easter time, we're going to focus a little bit more on the whole aspect of God, our shepherd, because I think sometimes we misunderstand exactly what's going on with that in this psalm. It's a little more than just a guy who leads a bunch of sheep around, all right, and keeps them safe from the wolves. No, it's a lot more than that, and we'll see come. So that's a spoiler alert, okay? Be watching all this in those Sundays after Easter. All right, well, God's blessings be with you, and hopefully maybe this snow won't come as heavy as they think, but it's not looking too good right now. So keep the snow shovels handy. Keep your cup of coffee handy. Take a good sip and stay warm on this Mellow Monday.